David Gravette. We're gonna talk about some of my covers here, starting with this automatic with the gap nose grind on this rail in Everett, Washington. You know, the homie Garric Ray first brought me to this like probably a year before this, and it's a real intimidating rail because you can't see it at all from the runway.
Oh,
it's
God.
a full like gap, and started with, I think the first trick I did on it was a 50-50, and that was really scary, but I landed that first try and we were stoked. Then we went back months later and did a lip slide on it first try. Then we went back during this session and I did the gap 5-0 first try, then this first try as well. So this rail's been very good to me. I've actually never fallen on it.
And who shot it?
Blair Alley.
Blair, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
And then the
next one I think is the AM issue of, I mean, this was a totally insane day. I was having a kind of a rough time on this trip of every spot I just kept getting smoked, like just seemed like I was in a bad luck rut. And we looked at this rail the day before, and
where is it?
Australia.
Oh shit, okay.
And I was like, man, I really like it, but it's scary, and I'm kind of not I'm not feeling on right now. And the next day we skated again. I was having an even worse session, and I was getting kind of angry at myself. And then I heard the photographer ask me one more time, like, "Are you sure you don't want to?" Yeah, Dave Chami asked me if I wanted to check it out, and I was like, I don't know. And he was like, "It could be a cover, man." And I decided I was gonna go for it, and so we went out there, and again, it was first try. I grinded one down and came off before the kink, so I wanted to do it again, and it was also another rail I'd never fallen on.
Red.
Now, which one are we? Because I think the next one I will have fallen on. Which one do you want to do?
Let's
in
just
order?
do
This
Thrasher,
one? Yeah, this one definitely did not fall on. This one was a battle, and the rail was just so far away from the bank. It was like it was so tall. It took everything to pop onto it, and there was just a lot of tries where I didn't have the aiming right, and it was just like a chested or like hit it on my back.
Or did you get tossed over the side?
Once you get to the end too, it's really, my worst case scenario was going heel side out at the end and then falling directly like on the upper body down here. But luckily didn't happen. I took one off the end and fell like on impact, and that was like really, I just thought it was over when I was coming off, but I couldn't support my weight. And so then took another one, and old Joe Hammeke, my man, shot this, and it was, we were damn happy to finally get a cover together, because we'd been working at it for a while. And then we have another one from Dave Chami, another one of my dogs, like another kind of a crazy mission. We decided that I could probably backflip this jump while I was down in San Francisco, and we made plans to go out there and woke up super early.
It's not Klamath Falls?
It's Klamath Falls, yeah, so we drove all the way from SF up there, but we didn't get there in time. It was like getting dark, so I pretty much just got time to go there and look at it and realize that it was scarier than I was hoping, because I was just concerned about the roller into the takeoff, because the thing I learned with backflips, #1 trick tip I can say, is you have to be really comfortable in your speed and really calm before the takeoff. Well, everything had to be right to make sure I got the right like swoosh to grab, and like I was getting nervous of having to go down the roller and like no time to settle. So the next morning we woke up at like 8:30 in the morning or something, saw the rain clouds out there, and we're like, we gotta go now, and I was like, no breakfast, straight there, like
rain clouds in the shot.
Just huck it, but it worked out. And
when did you realize it was on the cover? Did
Dave was real sneaky. Dave and Transworld were real sneaky about both of these. I had no idea they were like covers till I had them in hand, and it was mind blowing. Like just nothing beats it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we got our Lowcard cover, where I was fresh off King of the Road, so I'd shaved eyebrows and like a shaved head, so I looked a little weird. And the other homie Garric Ray shot this.
Okay.
It's kind of I was kind of surprised they ran it as a cover. It's kind of a small nose. It's a cool photo. It's actually a really shitty rail to skate. It's not that
up here in Portland.
Yeah, it's in Portland. And fucking crusty ass runway, crusty ass landing. Classic crust.
Cool. Well, do you have any classic covers that come to mind of mags that influenced you as a younger skater? Things that have stuck with you over the years? Like, holy cow, that was a killer cover.
There's gotta be some. My memory is not the best. I was stoked on when the homie Bingaman got the cover on that frontside grind on the overburn.
Sacramento.
Right at the era when people were really starting to step to like big concrete padless, and that was a cool one.
Cool, I can put that in there. Well, cool. David, I think that about covers it, man. Thanks for sitting down with us.
Dude, thank you. Always.